Madeline. Oh, good. Kit. Let me get back to the channel. Kid.
So hard.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, and today my title is small Starfield. Getting in the meat and potatoes of the gameplay storyline. With the companion that I'm going to end up doing the deed with. Not her. Oh. Look at these eyes,
We
though.
need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. So long.
That's my robot buddy.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
No. No, I don't, robot.
Hello.
I was wondering if he's following me. This bitch gonna follow me? Is she just taking like the path that I took? What are you doing? What the fuck?
It's you and me. Until later.
I want to do the Jedi jump. How the fuck do I do the Jedi jump? Ooh. Alright, come on. Hello? Oh, there you are. There she is. There she be. Ah, bitch, come on.
Do each of you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard? Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Where the fuck is my team at? Oh, there she is. Get that lost though, bud. Thanks for following, Ash. Basically. They took that oath weak as shit, didn't they? Yeah, I guess. Maybe me. Give me a fucking spaceship.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Her boyfriend in a second, bud.
Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all.
I ain't doing all
Do
that.
well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no
I
time.
might do all that.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first.
I think he's hitting
head
on
down
my
to the
girlfriend,
orientation
guys.
hall.
I don't like
Get
that.
signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. Have some questions?
Why does the UC need foreign pilots to fly for them?
Military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. In their eyes, it was UC or bust. The creation of the Vanguard.
How you
is
doing,
acknowledgement
Ash?
by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest
Thank you for
pilots
checking
went
us
to a
out,
UC
bud.
flight school. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us.
This building is called MAST, right? What kind of name is that? That is a stupid
MAST is
name.
short for Military Administrative and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, the three co-equal divisions of the UC government work together to advance the cause of the colonies. Be that through mutual defense, political and diplomatic strength, or scientific discovery. Now, serving any of the UC's divisions grants citizenship, but scientific and admin positions in the UC tend to be real competitive. Understandable, most people would prefer to earn their citizenship behind a desk rather than in combat. Not something I'd ever choose for myself, but understandable.
I don't like how that dude doesn't have a mustache. Really. Like, he has everything but the mustache. I'm curious, how long have you been with the Vanguard, Commander?
Me? 6, 7 years now? Was a recon squad commander in a former life. So it wasn't too big a jump bossing around foreign pilots instead. But Vanguard's been a quality assignment. Meet new people, judge them.
Stream name as
on a
in my
series of
stream
diverse
name or
criteria,
the stream's...
Get them out there helping people who need it.
This stream's name. Because I also came here for Starfield. Wrestling a toddler to bed right now. I know the pain.
Everything all right?
Shut up. I have a 4-year-old, a 1.5-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 12-year-old. And yeah, it is a good name, isn't it? My 4-year-old is one of those like, no, I'm not going to bed right now. You can't make me. Unless, like, when he knows it's bedtime and he grabs a blanket, if you go lay down with him, he's cool to go to sleep. But if you're not willing to, or like you're doing something, he's like, no, I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I will watch Miss Rachel all night long if you allow me to, kid. I'm like, ugh. Punch him in the forehead. I want to know something specific about the process for joining the Vanguard.
Sure thing. What do you want to know?
Fucking test, bro. Can you tell me about the exam in this probationary mission?
For the exam, we'll be putting you through a combat flight simulation. Let us see your piloting skills, evaluate how you behave under pressure, all without any risk of you inadvertently getting blown out an airlock. For the
Well, that's
probationary
nice.
mission, though, we'll be sending you out on a job all on your own. The specifics of the mission vary by what's available at the time, but we're not about to ask you to storm a Crimson Fleet base or whatever. At least, not on Mission 1. More likely, you'll be making a drop-off to some UC citizens in an area that's outside normal naval patrols. There'll be a risk of hostile contacts, but that's far from guaranteed.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's... Super et Alta. Ultra. That's a stupid Latin. What does that even mean? Same here. If we all go down, he's easy. If we stay up, he wants to kick it with us. The oldest just turned 15. Youngest had his second birthday in April. So you know my pain. Kids, they're the best and most tiring part of being an adult. Children. Supra et Ultra. That is and in Latin, isn't it? It means above and beyond. I guess it's passable. I guess. Still not thrilled. Do F. What do you mean, Cat? To register for examination, please select enlistment agreement. Any opportunities volume proceeding. By joining the United Colonies, Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. I, Tasty Baldwin, Tasty. Agree. In exchange, United Colonies, Vanguard agrees to compensate all captains according to the experience level and the difficulty of the task requested. All applicants will be required to earn a satisfactory grade on a simulated combat flight, successfully complete a probationary mission. Upon completion of both prerequisites, United Colonies Vanguard agrees to sponsor your citizenship application and guarantees the granting of United Colonies citizenship once sufficient time or active valor have warranted it. Do you agree? I do. Constant documented, you may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall.
Why are you just looking at the wall, bro? Fucking museum.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse.
Cat, what do you mean by do
sometime in the
F?
next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required.
Make it make sense.
But the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history.
Hey Ash, boys or girls?
Of the United
Got two boys, two girls. My two oldest are girls, my two youngest are boys.
Planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
Yeah, what did they say happened to Earth?
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
All life on the planet.
That would be really bad.
Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, from their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace.
Oh, propaganda time
There
now.
were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188.
Oh, so
Later followed
all girls
by
are the same
House
age.
Maroon, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Those eyes, though.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varoon first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varoon was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varoon. House Varoon initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed
I don't
their
like the
only
clothing.
intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
What? Religion caused a war? No, that's never happened. Ever.
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila
I
banded together with
definitely
the
don't like
Pleasure
these
City
guys'
of
clothes.
Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion
You play,
also requested to join the collective.
Video games, Ash?
The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
What's this? The Nation War. Narian War. I'm not reading all that. That's a fucking essay there, bud. Serpent's Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace.
I am just now getting over that exact thing. I took, I want to say 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off streaming completely. I still haven't reopened up my social medias. Woo! I was going through it. But you're a social gamer, so only play like Hearthstone a few times a week. I like to play with my community, so we play games like Dead by Daylight. I'll play Halo, golf with your friends, Among Us, Witch Hunt or Witch It. I wanted to play Cards Against Humanity online because you can go to a website and play it for free. Basically, any kind of social game my community says, "Yo, let's play," I'll download and play. But everyone, we coordinate it through Discord. So if you'd like to join, there's the invite link. I wholeheartedly invite you to join us. Maybe play a game with us once or twice, or just listen to the shenanigans that we get into.
There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
That doesn't sound very nice. Who are you? Who backs up like that? Why are you staring at the corner, bro? What is going on? Oh god, this is a long hallway. Wow, that's ugly. But we're finding out history. I do like history. I do like war.
Conflicts between the galaxy's factions. None was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs. Even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Free Star Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Free Star Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
That's why you guys accept peace. Not because you're getting your asses
was
kicked.
a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Free Star planet of Nera. Initially
Thanks for
occupied
joining
by
the Discord,
invading
huh?
United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Ooh, I want to drive it. You drive it. Oh, this.
This thing's like an artist's rendition, right? No animal can be this ugly in real life.
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
I'm gonna have to fight one of those, and I'm not going to enjoy it. Oh.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war
One of my
effort,
slates said
Londinian
Terramorphs
found
can
itself
control
overrun
people's
by one of the
minds.
galaxy's most mysterious
Alright,
predators,
take your
That can't
time.
be true.
the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
What up, boo cakes?
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Free Star Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close, and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
Yeah, but like, what do they do to deserve death? They're just battlefield commanders. Well, like, they doing genocide? Were they the one unleashing that thing? Like, that. Now, if they were doing war crimes, yes, I can execute them. But how are you gonna send someone off to fight and then when you lose, kill them? I don't know, maybe it's the veteran in me.
That the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC
Sounds kind of like fascism.
on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Let's get this over with. Let's do this like Brutus.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready.
Can you tell me about this exam?
Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased. But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
Got any advice on how to do well in there?
While I can't answer that question directly, I will say this. Due to the solitary nature of our work, resourcefulness is a critical tool in any Vanguard pilot's repertoire. You're permitted, even encouraged, to use whatever tool you're able to find in there.
What kind of ship am I going to be flying in the simulation?
The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside. All right then.
Alright, let's do this. First,
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant. currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Coolest video game ever. You'd be playing the shit out of that simulation.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
I don't want to restart. Four out of 6 heroes. The ship is, it was getting dicked. It was... I have to restart from the beginning. I passed. I only needed to do 3 of them. I got through 4. But that last one, I got dicked instantly. It was... So we're just going to go with the... 4 out of 6. That's what we're going to do.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
No shit.
You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score.
No.
We'll only keep your best run.
No. No. Come on. Come on, boo. Go. You lost sound. Alright. Try reloading. You can't hear me. 1 second. Yeah, no fucking sound. Twitch. Alright. Yep.